Hey YouTube, welcome to week 30. I can't believe it's 30. That's crazy. Feeling pretty good. Had a rough day yesterday, unfortunately. Well, I've had a rough week, I guess. Um, it started when I went to my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I literally went to the doctor's appointment right after I was done making my 29-week video. And I went to the doctor's appointment and I was expecting to just kind of have my shot, and I wasn't sure if I'd see a doctor or not. So the doctor came in, and the doctor I see does an ultrasound every single time just to check the heartbeats, and they asked, oh, well, have you felt movement from both babies? And I was like, okay, well, I feel a lot of movement, like, here and here. So I'm not sure completely, but I think both babies. And unfortunately, both of those spots were Ava. Where Logan was laying, I wasn't feeling any movement. And on the ultrasound, they weren't seeing any movement from him. So he was like, okay, so we're going to send you to the hospital because we don't have the equipment to do a non-stress test here in the office for twins. And so I went over and they did a non-stress test for 30 minutes and the heartbeats looked fabulous, didn't have any contractions, nothing. And then they did an ultrasound, and the ultrasound tech was probably doing the ultrasound for about 45 minutes, just trying to get movement from both babies. And literally he was doing everything to try and get movement. He was having me take deep breaths, which is just not easy for me all the time because I have asthma. So yeah, and like I can do deep breaths for a while, but if you keep on asking me to take deep breaths, after a while I'm gonna be like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And so I was like, okay, well, it's a good thing I have a rescue inhaler because I'm probably gonna need it. Which as soon as I got in the car, I took it. Yeah. But he shook my stomach, he poked my stomach, he got this little thing out that vibrated and vibrated my stomach. And finally he got movement from both babies. So it was only a little bit of movement, but a little bit of movement's better than nothing. And I now have non-stress tests twice a week. Yep, on top of everything else, non-stress test twice a week, and I now see my doctor every single week. So that's fine. It is what it is. So that's how that doctor's appointment went. And Wednesday was good. Thursday, I woke up about 7:38 and I was starting to have some cramping and contractions, and I was like, okay. So I kept on waiting because it was about 30 minutes apart, and finally around 2:30 I texted my husband and I was like, so when are you getting home? And he got home at about 3, and we went over to the hospital because at that point they were every 15 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And I got there and they did see some of the contractions, but they also saw that my uterus was just so it was really irritable. I'm kind of in uncharted territory at this point because I have never carried this much baby before. I haven't. I've never been this big before. I've never carried this much baby. The babies are about 3 to 3.5 pounds at this point. I don't know their exact weights, but I'm sure Logan is probably toward the 3.5, if not a little bit more, because he's a little bit large. And so I'm carrying, 6-7 pounds of baby. I've never carried that much baby before. So let alone the placentas and the amniotic fluid and everything. So because I'm kind of in uncharted territory, my body's not used to it, and so now I'm just kind of cramping all the time. And it was kind of crazy to see on the contraction monitor, because it was just like up and down, and then every once in a while I would have like a full-blown contraction. So but it did calm down after a little while. I was still having a lot of cramping, but the contractions calmed down. So they sent us home, and I went home, and I was so frustrated because I was still in so much pain from the cramping. So at this point I'm very uncomfortable. I'm cramping a lot just because my body is just going, okay, what's going on? And yeah, so my acid reflux has gotten a little bit better. I've got my sniffles back, my allergies. Other than that, just uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. It's hard to walk, it's hard to get up. And I just kind of am definitely staying put a lot more. I don't go from room to room as much as I used to. Sorry, my belly itches. I kind of just stay in my room, or I stay in the living room with the kids. But yeah, so that's it for my symptoms. I'll show you guys the diapers I got last the ones I got for my 29 week, but I didn't get to show you guys because they weren't here yet. There's this little kangaroo, which I think is so adorable. I figured that's kind of gender neutral. And I'm going to get probably a little bit, I'm probably going to get at least a few more gender neutral diapers coming up here. I really like getting the gender specific diapers because these are my last babies. And so I want to get, I've never had really girly diapers and I have a bunch of boyish diapers, but I don't know. So, and then I have this one. It's the Eco Owl. Thought it was super cute. And then I got a Purple Fuzzy Buns extra small and a Crushed Berry extra small. And these are, I love Fuzzy Buns. Fuzzy Buns is a great product in my opinion. I definitely like their perfect fits better than I like their one sizes, but I haven't tried the new Elite diaper, but I may try that. But I definitely like the Fuzzy Bun brand, so yeah. The other thing I forgot to show you guys last week is what my mother-in-law got me kind of as my baby shower gift, which I'm actually having my official baby shower on Wednesday, so that's exciting. The only kind of sad thing is my best friend can't be there because she's going home, but I got my breast pump. So I got the Avent breast pump. I've tried a lot of different kinds of breast pumps over the years, but the Avent breast pump, at least the manual one, has always worked the best for me. And I don't know, the Medela one just doesn't seem to work for me very well. So everything's still in the packaging, but the little, I think it's because it's got the soft, it's got the covers, everything like that. I'll show you guys the actual unit, sorry. The actual, of it. And one thing cool about this one is that it has, you hook the bottle up and you actually can pump for yourself, and then you push this button and it will continue pumping the way you are pumping. So it's supposed to be really good. So hopefully that'll work for me. And then the other thing she got, the other thing she got was she got us, my pump came with 2 bottles, 2 4-ounce bottles, but she got us 2 packs of 3, so 6 more of the 4-ounce vent bottles. I really like these bottles. I use these a lot with my daughter, and she would take a lot of different bottles, but this was pretty much the only bottle that my son would take. This one, and then the Breast Flow, I think Breast Flow or something like that. But yeah, this is an amazing bottle. The only thing different that was not there when I was using them with my son and my daughter is this little ring that you put in, and it's supposed to help with colic, I think. Oh, it goes like that, sorry. It goes like in this, and then, and that's different, so we'll see how that works. But yeah, I'm so glad I have my breast pump, because if there's nothing else, I want to be able to at least pump. If I can't breastfeed completely, I at least want to be able to pump. And then there's what my mom got us for like our little baby shower gift, which I'll quick stand up and show you guys real quick. She found it on Craigslist here for both of them for like $45, and they're like brand new. They look brand new, like they've never been used. Sorry, you can see my bed. Got us the Bright Starts automatic bouncer. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. And then she got us the paddle swing that goes with it. So don't worry, those are not heavy. And I'll guess while I'm up, I'll show you guys my belly. My mom says I've grown even this week. So my shirt on. But yeah, slowly but surely trying to get everything we need. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. It'd be a little bit tight, but we could pretty much make do with what we have. Other than the only other major thing we need at this point is diapers. So with 2, we're slowly but surely. I may end up getting some pre-folds and covers, but my husband really does not want to do pre-folds and covers. He's like, no, I really like the easy diapers. So I don't know, we'll see. Because I like the easy diapers too, but the pre-folds and covers are a lot more affordable. So we'll keep on chucking away at that, I guess. And I will hopefully see you guys next week. Bye.